Okay, so thank you po, Sir Alan Messina, for taking our interview. So again, our interview is to note the effects of trade law to the citizens and the economy of the Philippines. So for our first question, James will be the one to ask you the question.
So, sir, in your words po, what is trade law?
Well, it's a tax reform that the government made because they said that the tax system of the Philippines is already old. The last tax reform was done I think in the 1990s. So that was 20 years ago. So all the prices have changed. So the government said that we need to reform it so that it will reflect the present prices of goods and services.
Okay.
Sir, so what's the difference po with ng train sa reform of tax before, the one you said that 20 years ago? Since they implemented train law, why did they implement it in the first place? Like what changes did they bring to the old tax reform?
Well, the most obvious is taxing workers. You see, in the old system, Filipinos are being taxed at 32% if you have a salary of 500,000 pesos annually. And 500,000 annually is how much per month? Are you good at math? So that's around probably 45,000 pesos. And if you have a salary of 45,000 pesos and you remove 32% of that, are you good at math?
No.
No. So that's around 12,000. So your take-home pay will be around 30,000 pesos, which is small at this time. So what the government did was change the system. People who have salaries of 20,000 pesos is exempted from getting taxed. Tapos yung iba pang taxation binago nila. You will only be taxed 30% if you have, I think, 1 million pesos. If I remember it right, around 1 million pesos para ka i-tax ng 30%. So that is a big change. So people with 20,000 is already tax exempt. In the old, if you have 10,000 pesos annually, which is around 900 pesos a month, na imposible nang mabuhay sa 900 pesos a month, may tax pa yun ng 5%. And that's how skewed the old system was. So the government needed to adjust para mas mag-reflect kung ba talaga yung kaya natin bilhin o hindi natin kaya bilhin. So importante yan, i-adjust parati ng government. So I think every 20 years ina-adjust ng government to reflect yung changes ng mga prices.
Sir, who tried to start the proposal regarding train?
It's always the Department of Finance. Kasi the Department of Finance handles one of its bureaus is BIR. Yes, Bureau of Internal Revenue. Yan ang nagpo-collect ng taxes. So, sa kanila parati nag-e-emanate yung tinatawag na fiscal policies or changes dun sa taxation natin.
Sir, are self-employed individuals affected by this law?
Siyempre, every Filipinos working will be taxed, must be taxed by the government. So, pwede ka mag-apply ng yung income tax number. So, if you earn money, you can pay tax. If you're a good citizen, you pay tax to the government.
So sir, does train law like also affect the incentives or bonuses of the employees at work?
Well, siyempre, it's an incentive na if previously you have 40,000 a month, tapos ang tax mo is 30, ngayon ginawa nilang 25%. So that is a very big incentive. From 12,000 a month, gagawin na lang nilang mga 8,000 naman ang tax. So that's 4,000 difference. And 4,000, that's 1,000 pesos a week. Pambaon sa mga estudyante, ng mga magulang. It's dagdag yan for those working sa yung mga nagtatrabaho.
So, sir, given these adjustments or sa mga taxation, so what could be like the objectives of the trade law and its implementation?
Well, very basic, they say that what it provides, it lessens the taxes, income taxes of employees. They want to increase the collection of taxes because they want to provide funds for build projects of the government. They want to increase taxation. So nagtaas yata sila. Saan ba sila nagtaas? I think sin taxes. Going to increase taxes on cigarettes and alcohol. And sugar. Tataas nila yan. So, mas doon sila kukuha. Yung mga binawas dun sa mga workers, konti lang yung effect sa funds ng government. Pero yung ibang taxes, yan, marami sila makukuha to fund yung bill.
Okay, so train law po, most Filipinos know that train law is just additional tax. Now, what are the misconceptions about this additional tax lang? What do you think is the real essence of the train law for Filipinos? And what do people...
Misconception.
Yes.
Misconception. I think, it's not misconception. I think it's them feeling what train is. If you can remember last year, taasan yung mga presyo. That is the face of training for the people. So there's no misconception because they feel it in their pockets. While some people, the people earning money from employment, nabawasan yung tax nila. Pero majority of the Filipino people are not in that 20,000 bracket. Sila yung nasa 10,000 bracket dati. Na halos wala naman yung binabayad talaga sa gobyerno. Tapos ang nangyari, they were taxed. In-accept uli sila, pero nagtaas naman yung bilhin sa iba. Tapos nagtaas sila ng mga taxes ibang goods and services. So ang naapektuhan talaga nun is the poor majority.
So, sir, can we say that the trade law is anti-poor?
May nagsasabi it's anti-poor. Many are already saying it's anti-poor because of the effective prices. Ang sinasabi naman ng government, no, it's not because we're increasing revenues generated by trade. It will be used for the general public. Parang sinasabi niya, it's going back to you. So it's a two-way. Pero yung mga simpleng mamamayan na nagugutom, siyempre galit na galit sila. Pero yung magbibigay ng magpapagawa ng mga bridges, alam niyo ba, they're planning to build bridges connecting Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. That's 8 bridges. So they want to fund it. Kaya sabi nila, it will be good for the economy na magkabit-kabit lang yan para madali yung transport ng mga goods and services sa loob ng Pilipinas. Kasi alam niyo ba, it's more expensive to transport corn from Mindanao going to Luzon than getting corn from Thailand. So expensive. Sabi, masyadong mahal yung transport cost natin. Sabi nila, it's better to import from Thailand than get corn from Mindanao. Kaya with the bridges, with train law, they're going to get more money and they're going to build the bridges. Ang effect niyan, siyempre, which is long term, is sa ating lahat, sabi ng gobyerno. Pero pag nagutom ka, hindi mo na matayo yung tulay. Kasi matagal pa yun 5 years, patay ka na. Kasi sabi nila, train is not good because it affects, siyempre, yung mamamayan.
So, sir, to enlighten yung people more about the issue, what's your opinion about train 2?
Train 2. Train 2. Well, una yung train 2 hindi na ipasa.
Yes.
Because it's election time. Medyo napasok yung mga politiko to talk about train. Because train 1 created so much backlash sa mga mamamayan. So hindi na nila tinuloy yung train 2. And train 2 is, well, sa pagkakaalam ko, it's focused on the corporations. So they're going to lower the taxes again ng mga kinukuha corporate tax from 30% to 20%. But at the same time, they're going to remove exemptions. Kasi sabi nila, there are more than 117 exemptions sa Philippines. Pero ang rate ng tax natin is 30%. Tapos kinumpare nila yan sa Thailand. In Thailand, parang ang tax rate nila is 17% yan, 1.7, 1.12. Pero ang exemption lang nila ay parang 7. 7 lang yung may pwedeng i-exempt. Sa atin, 117. So makikita nyo, mas maraming nakukolekta ang Thailand kaysa sa Philippines. Kasi sabi na, if we have to reform it, tanggalin natin ang mga exemptions. Nobody is exempted. Tapos may mag-exempt lang tayo ng konti, pero bababa namin yung tax rate. So yun yung trade to. But, well, nobody touched it. It's campaign season. Baka yung mga corporations hindi mabigay ng kanilang mga tulong sa mga politiko pag pinush yung trade. 2.
So, sir, if ever ako ma-implement yung train 2, what do you think will be its affect our current economy and will the mass still benefit from it?
Benefit, well, lagi naman sinasabi ng government, reform the tax system, then we're going to generate more money and we're going to lower tax rates. So kung if you're going to look at it at a face value, dadami pera ng gobyerno, pwede nilang siguraduhin na healthy yung mga mamamayan, libreng pagkamot, etc. So, at face value, yes, it looks good. Pero knowing Philippine politics is questionable. Most recently, kita niyo naman yung nangyari dun sa elections natin. Yung sino nga yung kaibigan mo na gano'n, na nagpalit ng party list. No, si Cardema, di ba? Parang pinaglaruan yung ating batas.
Yes.
And so, always, if you talk about economics, then we should also think about how it will affect or how the system is running. But theoretically, it looks good. Pero if you input other things, parang delikado ito, no? Money might go to Bongkevin. Ano yung tawag nila dun sa sayaw nila?
Budots.
Diba? Parang ganyan. Kaya nakakatakot. We may earn, well, the government might get more money. Pero where will the money go? That is the next question. So if is it good or bad? Well, I just pray that it becomes good. Kasi, kakatakot yung system natin. If people in the government can always run around the law, then why create a law, getting more money, which ends up in the government's or the officials' pockets. Kaya,
Good laws, bad
implementation.
implementation.
Although train 1, it's a bad law. Sabi ng mga economists. Kasi nga, yung majority ng poor, sila lalong nagtitira. Doon pa lang, bago pa lang ipasa yung law, there were so many criticisms already. And nang na-implement nga talagang wala lang sagot yung gobyerno.
So going back to train one, sir, you've said a while ago that it's implemented for build projects. Are there any other benefits we can gain aside from build?
Well, it's the whole government social services they're saying. An example ko lang yung build, because it's the biggest. Pero they say to provide more funds for education, para yung funding for free tuition ng state university colleges ay magtuloy-tuloy. Tapos yung sa health services. Although for health services kasi may batas din sila dyan, lahat must be covered by PhilHealth. So it needs funds. So sabi nila, hindi na sa train. So maraming social services programs hindi ko na kailangan. Sabi nila, doon nila kukunin sa train.
Well, what drawbacks can train do to the citizens of the Philippines? What are the specific cons of the train law?
Well, again, majority of the Filipino people are they're not earning more than 10,000 pesos annually. Annually. That's how poor we are. Diba? They are already tax exempt. Tapos naglagay ka ng train which increased yung tax exemption to 20,000. Tapos nagtaas ka ng presyo sa iba kasi kailangan mo i-compensate yung nawala sa mga sweldo. Yung mga dati ng exempted, wala naman na silang naging sa pagbaba ng tax rates. Kasi wala naman na sila dati pa eh. Pero nagtaas yung mga presyo. So sila yung mahina. Eh sila yung majority ng Filipinos. Sabi nga na, Filipinos probably earn less than $1 a day. So less than 50 pesos. Pero ano nga yung sabi ng PSA, yung Philippine Statistical Authority, na a Filipino is considered poor if he earns less than 10,000 pesos a month.
Yes.
Lahat umangal kasi it's impossible to live with 10,000 pesos a month during this time. That's sila yung ma-apektuhan. So that's the biggest con of the trade, which is its negative effect to the poorest Filipinos, which forms majority of them. At isa pang nakakatawa, yung tax sa kotse, tinaasa nila, di ba? Tinaas nila sa lahat, except yung pinakamahal. Yung pinakamahal, binabaan nila yung tax rate.
Sir, in connection to that, how about the lotto? The tax in lotto?
Naglagay sila ng tax ng loto, 20%. Di ba? Pag nanalo ka ng 100, more than 10,000 pesos, tax ka na nila ng 20 pesos.
Before train,
Tataya ako niyan.
before today, wala pong tax in lotto.
Wala.
So, after the labor
Diretso kuha ko na. Ngayon, it's 20%. If you win the loto, 190 million na yata eh. Ano? So, itatax nila yung 38 million yun. Kukunin ng government. That's big.
That's big.
Well, that's, ano naman eh, sabi niya, that's charity or giving. You paid how much? 24 pesos to earn what? 190 million? Ay, okay na rin yun. You give back charity, but hindi masabi yan. Because the poor cannot buy lotto tickets. It's 24 pesos. That's already half of their budget for the day. Why spend on lotto when you can, when you need to cook rice? Ang problema yun, yung rice is napakamahal na rin.
So, you do agree po that train law is favoring the rich in the expense of the poor?
Loaded yung question mo. Well, ang masasabi ko lang, it really affects negatively the poor. I haven't seen data where the rich became happy because of the trade law. Siyempre, aangal din sila kasi yung gasoline excise tax niya na pinagdag 12%, dati wala. So, naapektuhan din sila. Kahit mayaman yan, kaya nga sila yumaman kasi galing sila magbilang ng pera. Ano rin, naapektuhan din sila. Except kung bumibili na sila ng mga high-end cars, mga 3 million, kasi mas mababa yung tax. Pero generally, it affected everybody. Sabi nila, there's nothing constant in this world except death and taxes. Everybody is taxed, so everybody is affected. Lahat naman yan, ikinalulubog naman. But are the rich getting poorer? Are the rich people getting richer? Well, I don't think it's because of trade. It's not because of trade. There are so many things they do to enrich themselves, not just taxes. They hire the best accountants, and accountants can always look for loopholes in the tax law at yun ang ina-apply nila. Pero yung mga yung mga nagtatrabaho sa mga firms, wala, hindi sila kaya mag-hire na. Automatic kinakaltas sa mga maggagawa yung taxes. But the rich, they can always hire someone else. So it's not just about trade. So many things.
So, sir, in relation po with the country's economy, how will the excise taxes affect po yung consumption of the goods or the market or firms na nagpo-produce ng goods na yan?
Kung 11 na Well, syempre yung taxes. Basta maglagay kang tax. If it's, ano bang tawag natin yung pataas? Nakalimutan. Diba? Letter I. Pag ganyan, letter E, it's elastic. Pag letter I, pag inelastic. If tax, inelastic goods, which means people buy it even if it increases prices. Hindi bibili talaga. Just like rice. Pagtaas ang presyo, people buy it. But if it is a luxury good, then pag tumaas ang taxes, gahanap sila ng substitute. Kaya ganun yung magiging effect ng excise tax trade sa mga goods and services. If it is inelastic like rice, bibilin pa rin nila ng mga tao. Probably, ilang cups of rice pa kayo pag kumain. But 2 cups. Kasi pag growing kids kayo siguro magiging 1.5 na lang pag nagtitipid. Mas ayun na lang gano'n mo, pero bibili ka pa rin ng But if you're talking about cigarettes or chocolate bars, you can look for alternatives, cheaper alternatives. Yun yung effect ng taxation. Kaya nga sinasabi natin, sabi ng DOH, maganda ang taasan ng tax for sin goods, alcohol, pati yung sugar, at saka, kasi nalilesin yung nagkakasakit. Which means, konti na yung pupunta sa ospital, which means, hindi nagagastos yung government para gamutin sila dahil sa sakit. So, yung taxation, depende yan. Eco nila yan na elastic. So, may effect yan. Always.
So last September 2018, we recorded the highest inflation rate, which is 6.4%. Is this because of trade law? And if it is, can you explain to us what inflation is?
Mom, what's inflation? Well, yung inflation lang naman, that reflects yung the rise of prices based sa last month or based sa last year's price. So, tingnan mo 6.4% yung tinaas niya compared to last year's price. So, ang minimeasure niya lang talaga yung increase ng price. Bakit sa importante? Importante siya kasi yung nagbi-business at saka yung mga nagbabudget, kailangan malaman nila kung gaano kataas, itataas ng mga bilihin within a year. So the government sets a window na pinoproject nila na the prices of goods and services will increase by around 2 to 4% this year. Last, 2018, sinet nila yun, 2 to 4%. So when it went above 4%, which, ano na yan, problema na yan. Kasi yung mga nag-budget at the start of the year, even the government, which budgeted its money, magkakagulo na yan. Kasi tumaas bigla ng 6% eh. Ang projection ng government hanggang 4% na lang eh. Yung 100 pesos, siguro by December, binibili mo siguro desks ay 100 pesos each. By end of the year, baka 104 na yan. Kasi 4% lang yung tinaas eh. Pagdating ng September, yung 100 mo, 106.40 na. Eh, ang bibili mo, 10 million chairs. Kaya makikita mo na kagad yung difference, di ba? Siya, ang laki ng tinaas mo yan, 640,000 pesos kagad. Kung hindi mo kayang hanapin, kasi hindi mo na budget. So, importante malaman mo yung inflation rate. Kaya, tinitin, sabihin, ginagawa ng paraan ng government that inflation rate is within the set range. Ngayon, bakit may range naman na 2? Kasi hindi naman pwedeng bumaba ng bumaba. Kasi ang tawag naman doon, deflation. At pag nag-deflate ka naman, pag bumaba ng bumaba ang presyo, yung mga manufacturers, malulugin. So, hindi na sila magmamanufacture. Pag hindi na sila na mag-manufacture, sasara yung firm. Pag nasara yung firm, walang trabaho yung mga tao. Pag walang trabaho yung tao, walang pambili ng mga goods and services. So, problema na naman ang economy natin. Kaya tinitain niya that within a range. Depende yan. Minsan 3 to 5%. Depende yan sa maraming factors.
So, sir, the highest inflation rate is train really a factor of it?
Is it a factor? Well, people are saying it is. Some are saying that the traders manipulated the prices. Kasi biglang nagkaroon ng trade, tulad ng bigas. Hindi naman pinapatawa ng excise tax yan eh. Bakit biglang nagtaas ng nagtaas? Yan yung yan yung pinakamalaking driver ng inflation natin. Food. Pero siyempre, sa gasoline, tataas yan. Kasi nagpatong ka ng 12% na excise tax. At alam naman natin, pag nagpatong ka ng presyo sa gasolina, apektado ka. Kasi transport, sasabi ng mga rice traders, yung transport daw nila ng rice from farm to the market to us, etc.
So, sir, if the inflation rate gets too high, what do the government does in order to tame the inflation rate sa target nila? Like what you said, like 2 to 4% or 3 to 5. What do they do?
Nagpapasa ng mga policies ng government. Yung isa na dyan sa pinaka-mabilis is yung monetary policy. Bababaan nila yung ang tawag doon yung sa interest rates. Kasi ang assumption, yung theory, pag tinaasan yung interest rate sa bangko, the people tend to put their money in the bank. Alam mo, gawin mong 10%, diba? Yung mga tao mag-i-invest, maglalagay ng pera sa bangko. So walang umiikot na pera sa market. Kasi ibig sabihin na pag may umiikot na pera sa market, bumibili. Imbis na bumili ako ng bumili ngayon, magsisave na lang ako. Kasi kikita ako ng maganda. Yun, babagsak ang inflation. Kasi wala masyadong bumibili. It's the demand and supply. Pag bumili ka ng bumili, tataas ang presyo. Kasi profit maximizing ng mga firms. Gusto nila kumita. Habang maraming bumibili, tataasan namin ang presyo. So pag walang bumibili, bababaan namin ang presyo. So yun yung, tama ba?
So, sir,
Natatandaan mo, ha?
So, sir, with the current state po of our economy, do you think anytime soon bababa yung inflation rate?
Well, na-tame na nila yung inflation rate.
5.
Ilan ba? 3 point something yata yun. Last ko narinig around 3% na rin. So within the range siya. So, happy yung government na at least hindi tulad last year na 6.4. And for your information, 6.4, dami na umaangal, di ba? Pero during Marcos's time, alam niyo ba ang inflation rate sa Philippines? It's 50%. 50. Kaya ang sabi nila, it's the golden year.
No.
My God. Kaya lang nakita ko sa akin, kawawa naman pala yung parents ko. Kaya pala dati we were eating outside every month. Kami magkakapatid. Kaya pala ng 82, 83, kaya kami kumakain sa labas. Hindi na pala kaya ng magulang ko. Kasi that's 50%. My God. Yung presyo last year ng 100, ngayon 150 na. So, gano'n yun. Ang inflation rate ni Marcos is 50%. That's how bad the economy was. Kaya talagang maraming magagalit. Kasi binusa ng mga corrupt yung pera. Bis na may pera yung mga tao. Kagulo tayo. Kaya maraming galit. Na hindi na ikukwento ng matatanda sa mga bata. Hindi nila alam. So talking about inflation during Marcos's time, it's 50%. That's how bad. So if you say that's the golden year, I don't think so. I was there. So nakita ko yung mga parents ko na nahirapan.
Okay, so po, corrupt officials play a big role in inflation and their overall economy. So, what do you think about all our senators now who are all favoring trade law? Because only 4 were rejecting trade law from the past senators, and now we have new ones. So
probably they're going to earn more. Well, I don't know. It's part politics because they're beholden to Digo. So they wanted the trade law to be passed because it's a project of the Digo government and they're supporting Digo. So yun yung agenda ni Digo, they're going to support it. So ipapasa talaga nila. For them being corrupt, probably if they are corrupt, then they're going to be happy because they know how to manipulate the law to earn more money. They can do magic para kumita. Daming pera nila ng government ngayon. Hindi nga natin maubusin.
So you think po that having no opposition in today's senatorial they're not candidates anymore, they are senators already. So is it a problem that connects to trade law? Will it have an effect in our
Diyan
economy?
magagaling ang UP. Daming kontrapekto sa amin. Diba? That's why even if you graduate mo, sabihin nila you're activist even if you are not an activist because you are critical thinkers. And critical thinkers are needed in the Senate. Or even in the Congress, in the government, everywhere. Kasi if you are not, if you're doing things perfectly, nakakatakot yun. Bakit perfect? May perfect ba? Walang Prince Charming, Hindi totoo yun. Ganun din sa ekonomiya, ganun din sa buhay. There are always two sides of the coin. So we need people who look at the other side to develop a better probably policy. So it's a problem if the Senate becomes as a rubber stamp. Kasi walang kukontra. Alam naman natin, pag may kumontra, you keep on your toes. Sabihin, di ba, lagi tayong at our best. Kasi kung hindi, may mag-criticize sa akin. Kung walang mag-criticize, ilang tulog-tulog lang ako, absent ako ng 5 days. Di ba? Wala naman maghanap sa akin. Kasi wala naman mag-criticize sa akin. So, we need critical thinkers, just like you guys. Paglabas mo sa campus, you're activist even if you're not activist. Because you're already critical. And that's what we want all of you to be critical thinkers.
So, sir, we've talked about the effects of trade sa different sectors ng society, right? But I just want to ask, the government claims trade law to help the majority of the Filipinos, but in a sense, kasi I personally think na it does not. Do you think po, sir, na it really helps the majority of the sectors, like given the fact na, for example, they proceed with the build projects, to think na not all Filipinos or majority ng nasa poor sector or the urbans, they can really use the bridges or yung mga the ones that they propose. So how can they really say that it will benefit the majority? Did they not think about it when they were writing the law?
Well, they were thinking, ano yan eh, if we build the bridges, then goods from Mindanao can enter Luzon at a cheaper
So
price.
it's like a risk.
Well, it's always
A
a risk.
bargain.
Just like you guys, the government is risking educating you guys. Diba? So they have the funds, minimum libre tuition fee ng UP. And we're hoping and we're praying that you become critical and do good in the future. So you are social investments of the government. So we have a thinking population. Hindi tayo boto lang ng boto ng mga nagbubudon, so nagpaparibari lang ng ganyan sa kada, no? Mas nananalo. Kaya mag-iisip tayo. Kaya ang sabi ng boto, good yan. Kaya ngayon wala nang tuition sa mga state university para makapasok yung madaming tao. So yan yung long term, yung mga sinasabi nila. Again, the bridges is long term. Kasi matagal na tayo yan. Tsaka yung pag-transport mo ng goods and services. Kung ang banana dito sa Maynila, isang banana, kano dyan, pag banana ko 20 pesos na yata. Hindi, bumibili doon na 20 pesos. Alam mo sa probinsya yung isang buwig. Buwig is around 100 pieces.
Yes,
Diba? Ano lang yan? 20 to 25 pesos. Isipin mo yun, 100 pesos, ang laki ng kita nila. Eh kung galing ng Mindanao, which is being sold at 20 pesos, diba? Dali mo sa Metro Manila, ang transport cost mo ay ibaba by 80%. So baka ibenta na lang sa atin yung saging at 10 pesos. So yung parang magiging effect niya in the long run. Pero that is very theoretical. You know naman na baka yung iba pumunta sa corrupt officials, pera na generate ng paggawa ng bridge, etc. Yun yung problema natin. So hindi devoid sa politics and economics.
Sir, so can we say that trade law is a factor why these farmers and our fishermen didn't earn what they deserve, or
Well, tumaas kasi yung gasolina. Yung mangingisda, ang ginagamit niya hindi diesel, hindi gasoline. So may 12% sa So it's an additional 12% increase sa nagagastos niya. Exempted naman na sila sa tax ever since. Tumaas pa yung bilihin ng sugar, anything with sugar. So talaga, lugi, parang lugi sila. Farmers and fishermen. Kasi yung ating, yung fertilizers, marami na, oil-based yan eh. So, tataas na yung presyo yan. So, lahat yan, apektado ng ating trade. Kaya pinakakawawa talaga sila. Dahil exempted na talaga sila dati sa trade. Tapos ngayon, may drought. Diba? Kinaling nila, wala. Lugi na sila. Tumaas pa presyo, wala pa silang kita. Magagalit talaga sila. So yung negative, may majority ng Filipinos, farmers. Kaya pag sinabi mo, majority yung may negative effect.
So, sir, trade law is good in theory, but in practice, it's really uncertain.
Well, actually, some economists are questioning the trade law itself, even before it was implemented. Kasi yung mga basis nila for seeing na paunti lang ang effect sa prices, question na even before it was implemented. And they were proven right kasi iba nagtaas ang issues. May nag-question din, ba kayo sa klase ng question?
So sir, sa pagpapatupad po na train law, is there an effect on the investments? Like, who has the bigger advantage? The local investors or the foreign investors?
Itong train 1, wala masyado. Kasi ano to mas income tax ng mga workers.
Train.
Sa train 2 sila. Alam mo naman, ang dami nagpo-protesta sa train 2 dahil sa exemption, tatanggalin yung exemptions. Naka-attend ako ng isang forum. Kasi, majority sila gusto nilang mag-invest sa loob ng yung export processing zone. Eh, pag nag-invest na sa export processing zone, ang daming exemptions. Sobrang dami. Kaya kaaway ng DOF ang EPSA. Kasi halos lahat ng locators doon nagpo-protest sa train 2. Kasi nga tatanggal yung exemptions nila. Kasi sabi naman ng DOF, well, tatanggal yung exemption. Bababaan naman namin yung corporate tax from 30 to 20%. And gradually, bababa pa yata to around 15%. Ano? Kaya, ay yung discussion. Pero natigil nga kasi dahil sa elections. Itong pag nagsumpa na sila sa July 22 sa bagong Congress, malamang i-discuss nila yan. Kasi parang apat yan apat na sunod-sunod na reforms. So hindi, train 1 ang inuna nila kasi yun ang pinakamabagong bababaan yung income tax rates.
So, given the mayroong pros and cons of train law, for you, do you agree with the implementation of the train law? Why or why not?
Sa palagay ko, the best question is to be answered by you. You're asking the question, but you're my student in Econ 11. Ano nga ba? Well, while the implementation is still short, parang mahusgahan. Kaso yung mga tinanong ng maraming economists before the implementation, hindi nila sinagot. And yung sinasabi ng mga ibang economists na tawag may negative effect, kung nagiging totoo. Hindi ko pa nakikita lahat ng data, kaya hindi ko kaya sagutin. Pero ito lang masasabi ko, if it negatively affects majority of the Filipino people, especially the poor, then I don't like it. Ayun ang bottom line. If it negatively affects, siyempre negative talagang effect ng tax, pero kung sobra, lalong magugutom yung gutom na, parang makatayo ka nga ng bridge, kailangan pag-isipan natin. Kaya ngayon, ito pinirmahan daw ng yung pantawid.
Pamilya.
Yan, tama. Something. Program na bibigay ng pera. 4 P's.
4 P's.
Nagbibigay ng pera sa mga mahihirap. It does not compensate yung pagtaas ng presyo ng pagkain. Probably they could have discussed it more with the poor para mas makita nila everything. It's just like the coins. Hirap tignan ng coins ngayon Lalo na sa akin, matanda na, magsasakay ka doon siya. Sus, kahirap tingnan. Sabi ko nga, they should have, the PSP, bago sa kanal, should have consulted jeepney drivers, mga nagbibenta dyan, vendors. Hindi nila, palagay ko hindi nila kasi nasabi ko doon sa isang post sa FB. Probably those who decided sa PSP goes to the office using their own cars. Hindi sila nagbabayad, hindi nila hanggang Or if they go to the supermarket, they pay by card.
With cards.
Wala nang barya. At hindi sila pumupunta sa palengke. Kaya mahirap maging technocrat na wala kang grounding. Kaya yun yung masarap dito sa UP. You're not limited to the four walls of the classroom. You go out because that's the only time you learn things. Pag kayo ay naging leader na ng bansa, at least meron kayong pwedeng balikan. Ay, ang hirap magbayad ng barya sa jeep. It's very hard. Lalo na pag pare-pareho yung kulay. Pare-pareho yung size. Diba? That simple, will affect your decision making when you become leaders. Because you will become leaders. That's the future of UP students. Unless you're Cardema. Yes, a UP student before going to PMA. Pero naging core commander yata sa Guzman. Hindi na lang yung Manila kayo. Meron kay Grace po. Pero si Grace po, DevStat. DevStat siya bago siya nagpunta ng US. Kaya ang kilala niya mga senior na mga professors.
Okay po. For our last question po.
Last na!
Yes po.
Bakit naman?
If given the chance to change one thing about the train law, what would it be and why? Would you rather have it implemented or with revisions or completely gone?
Pang Miss Universe. Mahirap ah.
Sorry. I knew that question.
Well, I don't know. We need to reform the tax.
That's for sure.
The old version because hindi na siya nakafit sa mga presyo. But there are things in the train law which affects negatively the majority of the Philippines. So probably if we can reform the tax reform, then we should. Para wag tamaan yung mga maliliit. We should collect more from the rich. Diba, kinokolektahan mo yung mga mahihirap actually directly. Mga poorest of the poor because they pay excise tax. Kaya, ewan ko, when you become legislators, leaders of the country, then I hope you would look back in this our small talk and think about who are you standing for, kaninong perspective, always for the poor, because for the poor of the people, kasi people din naman yung mga rich. The poor, because they needed more than us. Kaya nga sila poor, financially, lahat ng opportunities, hindi nila alam, hindi nila makakita. So, lagi natin silang titignan. So, pag magagawa kayo ng batas, gagawa kayo ng policies in the future, lagi mo silang i-take into consideration. No, as simple as the point, again, hindi nila consider yung mahihirap. Tinignan lang nila yung security of the, sabi nila, they changed it because of security. So, ganda na yung features na change. You never thought about
Convenience.
yung hirap ng tao.
Practical.
So I hope na in a few years time you become leaders. You think about them always. Because they're majority and because they are poor. We need, ano nga yung sabi nila sa batas daw? The law is
Serving.
something. Hindi ako lawyer kaya. Pero maganda yung mga katagalan nila. Para din kailangan sa those who have less should have more in law para kanya. So, ganun din tayo. Ganun din tayo. Hopefully, kaya kayo meron din kayo subject na COMM III. Hopefully to become good speakers. Diba? And convey the messages well. Kasi kung hindi, ang hirap for people to understand things if you cannot communicate well. Kaya importante yung mga subjects natin.
Okay.
More questions? May questions pa kayo? Parang binigyan na. Ano?
Okay na po. So, again po, thank you for accepting our interview. It means a lot to us and we learned a lot about the train law. I didn't know much about train law. I haven't taken econ, so it was a lot to know more about train law. So again, sir, I'm Kate Garcia.
I'm Jessa Balderas.
I'm Jace de Guzman.
I'm Sean Sabroso. And I'm James Lazaro.
Thank you po.
Thank you po,
Sir.
sir.